Okay, I'm back, and the two pieces I cut are almost identical in length. They're about 45 millimeters because the original piece was 90. And these are going to be for the green line and the blue line. Okay, so I'm going to push one of these, and this is sometimes kind of difficult. You have to sort of get over it like this and push it through. There you go. Okay, and I'm going to push it so it's about halfway, or about in the middle. Okay, so that was the green line, the line I drilled out. And then this will be the blue line, which is opposite from the green line. And those two should be about equal out. Okay, now the green and the blue line will be on the bottom. The vent line, which is going to have a bend in it here, will be on the top. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here and see what kind of angle I need to bend it and how long it'll need to be. So I'll be back in just a minute and I'll let you know what that is. Okay, I'm back, and with this slant tank you can see that the angle down after the piece of tubing goes down in is going to bend 90 degrees, even a little bit more, and come up to this nipple on the top. And then to come out here, I've calculated that the total length needs to be about 62 millimeters. So I'm going to go ahead and take another one of these, cut it off, but not in half. I'm going to cut it off at 62 millimeters. And so I'm going to cut it the same way I did before. I won't do that on camera. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've got my 62 millimeter piece of tubing, and I've marked on it from one end 22 millimeters, because that's where the bend needs to start to go 90 degrees. So I got a tubing bender. The tubing bender is a Dubro catalog number 785. Just a standard 1/8 for brass or aluminum tubing, and had it for quite a while. Works very well. Basically all you have to do is slide it in. I'm a mark here again. Where'd it go? Wrong tube. Alright, so there's my mark. I'm going to slide it in so that's just past center, and see if I can do a tubing bender. Now you do this slowly and carefully. Actually, I think I'm going to back it up just a little bit, right about there. Okay, and you just slowly bend it. Normally you only have to bend these 45. Okay. Okay, that's not quite 90. There's a good 90. Okay. Now you gotta get it out of the tubing bender. There you go. Okay. So there's a 90-degree bend with a tubing bender. Works very well every time. So we got a nice 90-degree bend. Okay. So now we have this. Okay. Now we're going to put this 90 degrees on the inside, and you just have to work its way in. Fortunately, you got a nice little handle to work its way in with. There we go. It's out. And now, let's see if we can get it in line with the others. So the idea is to have all three of these tubes out the same amount. Okay, and then that one up 90 degrees to the other two, like that. Okay, and that's what you want. Now we'll see if it works. The proof is in the pudding. All right, here we go. Okay, not quite. So what I've got to do is bend it a little more than 90 and have it in a little bit more. So let's pray to that. I said earlier it might need to bend more than 90. So let's see if we can do that. Okay, put it in the tubing bender, bend it, get it to where it bends at 90. Okay, and we'll just go a little bit more than 90. Okay, and that 22, probably because of where I bent it, might be a little long, so we shall see if by adjusting, all right, so the small bent end needs to be on the inside again, and here we go. Okay. All right, let's see how that looks. Okay, that's going to work very well. You can probably see it through there. The tube is up here inside that little nipple at the top, and I could actually bend it a little bit more than 90, but I don't think I need to. But I think what I will do is have that out a little further, to the outside a little further. There we go. See how far that is sitting in there? And I think what I'll do is have the other two come up to match it on the outside. Okay, that's good. And let's see how that looks. Okay, so that's it. Let me stop here and I'll show you how we get the tubes on, and how to measure for how long the tube inside needs to be to put where the clunk needs to go.